Gaffer, a tightly fought contest on the road. How do you summarise that performance?
Yeah, it was. It was a very tightly contested affair, really. I think we've gone on and tried to win the game. 20 minutes to go. We've really put attacking players on the pitch, wingers as wing backs, and we've really gone for it. But we couldn't quite get that moment. But we did have moments in the game. And he's obviously disappointed. He's missed a one-on-one. We're at the end. We have a couple of half opportunities sort of cleared off the line, and goalmouth scrambles. But that little bit of quality, I think, at the end, Joe Haig goes through and don't quite get the ball across the goal for the team. But listen, absolutely buzzing with the lads' application, coming away from home, again clean sheet away from home, keeping us building blocks and getting momentum, and because losing can become a habit, and winning and drawing games can become a habit as well. And I think we're tilting over the edge now to becoming the latter part of that sentence, and that's impressive because everyone's really buying into the hard work that winning games actually desires, because it's hard to win games at any level. Just said that to the lads, and they've really grafted today to try and win the game. And so did Bath. It's tough. It's hard to beat anyone. So fair play to them. They were hard to beat today, but so were we.
You mentioned over the last few weeks having those complete performances for the full 90 minutes. You've touched on how we're getting closer to being that team that can get used to drawing and winning games. How close do you feel that we're close to being that team that can go in for 90 minutes to do that full performance?
Yeah, listen, I thought we applied ourselves for 90 minutes today as far as work rate, desire, all those bits off the ball. I still didn't think that we was clean enough and quick enough to find our overloads today in the game. They've fair play to them. They've played a diamond. They've tried to put pressure on us high up the pitch. So we need to find our spare player, which is our outside centre half. And if they jumped, it was a midfielder. But they did transition up the pitch very well and made it tough for us. So listen, this level's hard. It's organised. It's got good players in it, and it's a good 90 minutes for us under our belt, because we've been very resilient today and nullified them to hardly nothing. I don't think Sam really had a save to make of any note anyway.
And then just finally to touch on George Gittow, is he coming back into the team after being ill in midweek? How do you think he did on just his second game for the club?
Yeah, listen, well, George has been training on his own for 3 months and with friends, so fitness-wise he's going to be behind the curve, and he knows that, and with the ball he's going to be behind the curve, but he shows moments, and he's got real pace, he's got real 1v1 moments, and he can defend 1v1. He's going to get better every week. And coming off the back of a 3 or 4 day illness when he hasn't really trained, he only trained yesterday for the first time since Monday. So, given another 2 weeks, he's going to be up to speed and be a real threat, because a lot like Dermy, I think he's got pace, he's got desire to get forward and to defend, which is hard to get. A lot of players want to go one way quicker than the other. Those two boys want to defend and attack, hence why they make good wing backs.
And then finally, just to touch on the travelling fans, I believe there's just over 120 of them. Again, you've sung their praise throughout the last couple of weeks, but just how pleased are you with them? Yeah,
listen, and again, touching on that, I think it was great to go down to them at the end, and they appreciate our work. They appreciate the team flying the flag for them as an area, as a football club. They want to see blood, sweat and tears. And again today, they've seen a team that did that for them. We lacked a little bit of quality at times, but listen, that will come. That comes with a big word of confidence, as we spoke about in previous weeks. But yeah, to go down there and then for them to applaud us and show us that they're proud of us today, and we're proud of them, because no club is successful without everybody pulling in the same direction. And I really feel we're getting to that now, where we're starting to be as one. And listen, results count, and they change things. We all know that. That's what football is. But they're really coming to the fore. So I thank him for that.